What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to EP09. Today, we have an off-season physique update from Wesley Vissers. Samson Dauda dropped some updates where he looks like he's on track to bring his best look to date, but Samson is starting to reach his breaking point.
I am definitely this close to losing my shit with everything that happens. I just want to be left the fuck alone to do this, and yes, it's not good.
We also have men's physique competitor Edvan Palmeira, who shows off some of the most insane conditioning you will ever see. So starting things off with Wesley Vissers, Wesley hasn't wasted any time to get back at it after a very successful 2022 Olympia showing. Taking 8th place this year has clearly fired Wesley up to do even better. Wesley has really figured out the formula for what he wants the judges to see and what he wants to present on stage. Not only will Wesley be able to bring up his legs, which are his weak point, but he'll have plenty of room to grow in the upper body as well. With the methodology that Wesley has toward diet and training, steady progress has always been the name of the game for him, and he still has a big field to play on. 2023 is going to be a big year for Wesley with a ton of room to improve. So speaking of improvements, we're seeing a lot of improvement from Samson Dauda right now, that's for sure. In this recent update picture, it looks like the long, hard days and weeks of prep leading up to the Arnold is really paying off. Samson typically has trouble bringing in conditioning in the lower body from the back, but as you can see here, he's continuing to push his limits and achieve what he has never achieved before. But Samson is working for that progress, and the reality of being in prep since the Olympia is really starting to take its toll.
And things are getting harder. I'm going to that dark place, man. I'm starting to feel it. I ain't cool, man. I'm just pissed. I'm irritable. I'm pissed. I am definitely this close to losing my shit with everything that happens, and I just want to be left the fuck alone to do this, and yes, it's not good. Hold it together, man. Just hold it together, because we're almost there.
So this is what it comes down to in the last few weeks of prep for Samson Dauda. This is what I was waiting for, really. This is how you know that Samson is going to be in the best shape we have ever seen. When guys start to suffer like this and go to that dark place during their prep in the last few weeks, that's when we know the hard work is paying off. The death face is a good indication. Progress pictures, of course, are very telling, but this mental attitude of almost being at the breaking point, this is when it really gets serious. And I now know that Samson is really willing to do whatever he has to do to come in and win. I bet Milos is telling him the same thing and probably tried to prepare him for this a bit. And look, maybe he's experienced this before, but something's telling me that this is on a whole other level of suffering for Samson Dauda.
Hold it together, man. Just hold it together, because we're almost there.
Now, looking at a whole other level for a men's physique competitor, I came across an update that really I just couldn't ignore. Edvan Palmeira has been showing some physique updates leading up to the Arnold Classic, and you guys, this is actually ridiculous. The level of conditioning that Edvan has is otherworldly. His skin is so thin, the striations in his physique, you do not see this very often. After finishing 5th at the Olympia last year, Edvan posted that he's currently weighing 97 kilograms and is actually up 10 kilograms since the Olympia, which is hard to believe considering how lean he still is. I don't follow a lot of men's physique, even though the physiques are much more impressive now than when the division first started, but I had to include this in a video. I'm sure everyone can appreciate this. It's ridiculous. Imagine if there were men's open guys that showed up with this type of conditioning. That would be unbelievable. I probably wasn't going to tune into a lot of men's physique coverage at the Arnold, but I am definitely making a point of it to go check out Edvan Palmeira this year for sure. Anyway, that's it for me in this video, you guys. Thanks for tuning in to EP09. Be sure to like and subscribe.